Self-discipline is the most crucial thing, and self-awareness is the most crucial thing for you to be successful. Are we on? Oh my God, let me set this right. Wait, up more. There we go. Hi, welcome back to the podcast, lovely people. And if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Hi, we give advice over here. We talk about all kinds of things. It's been a lovely day. It's been a busy day. It's been full of activities, babies kicking, babies running, sliding, playing, all of that. I'm mummying and whatever. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, I wanted to talk about how if it was easy for everybody to do what you do, and if it was easy to be ambitious, everybody would be successful. Everybody could do it. Everybody could just be like, okay, I'm successful now. Boom, I have it. But not everybody can do it, right? And I remember when I was in a space where I needed motivation, and I was like, I wish someone would like look out for me and be there for me and all of these things. But I came to the realization that no one's gonna come and save nobody. Nobody is going to show up. No one's going to film my videos. No one's going to show up for my kids. No one's gonna show up for me if I don't show up for myself, right? And it put me in a real deep reflection of how I treat myself and how people treat me, and how I show up for myself is how people show up for me, right? And I had to swallow a big ass pill. I had to swallow a big ass pill and come to the realization that what my purpose is what I do the most, right? And I wanted to understand, what can I do in this world that can be impactful to other people, right? Why do I make excuses for myself without any reasoning, but it's because of fear, right? When I had my daughter, when I was pregnant with my first daughter, I was like, I was fearful, and I was also happy and joyous. But because it was a first thing and nobody geared me, nobody prepared me for such a big moment in my life, and I was just so caught up in, okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm just going off of pure intuition here, pure vibe, pure feeling. And I kid you not, when this was happening in the pandemic era, I was the most confident I ever felt. I don't know if it was the maternal instinct in me. I don't know what happened to my brain chemistry. I'm not sure, but I felt so confident in myself. It was ridiculous. It was like I officially understood what the Mamba mentality meant. It really triggered something in me to figure shit out and get it done. I could not give myself an excuse, because I could just sit down and be like, I'm not doing anything today. But if I don't do nothing today, what is going to happen? How are my children going to eat? How am I going to feel at the end of the day? And that's where it triggered in me that the purpose that we need to search for is what you do every day, right? And what is happening is that we're so consumed with the narrative that's been fed to us without even realizing and coming back to reality and realizing what is for me is right here. Let me explain more. So you're at home right now, right? And you're trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do with my life? If you put down the phone and put down the TV, or you even sold them, that would even be perfect. But you need the phone, you need to contact people, and you need to do whatever for entertainment. But say you put those things down and you really look into what you do on a daily basis, right? and you figure out what you do the most. Me, for example, when I get up, I immediately have to take care of my daughter because my daughter, she wakes me up. She gets up and the day needs to get started, right? I make sure that she always gets her juice. I always make sure she gets her food, and then we start our day. What needs to be cleaned up, I clean up. And then when she's settled, I get myself ready for the day. I meditate. I listen to some motivational speaking. I stretch if I can, or do an exercise if I can. And then once I've got my mental in check, then we can proceed and move into the day, right? My day now moves so smooth that it will be hard for someone to move me and make me feel bad because I know what my purpose is for today. My purpose today is to make sure my daughter eats, make sure that my mind is okay, and make sure we are healthy, make sure that I'm my top priority before anybody else, because as mothers, we tend to forget that sometimes. I feel so surreal to say, but yeah. So my purpose is derived from those things that I do every day. Now, I'm filming, that's another purpose of mine. So I know me putting into the work, the byproduct has to be success, especially if I show up consistently for my daughter. I know there is going to be a byproduct of me putting nutrition into her gut, me making sure that she has balanced emotions when she has tantrums. That is my purpose. I make sure that my mental health is top priority before I go into the world. So when I go into the world, I can give my best and react the best so that situations aren't as hectic as they seem to be. Do you understand? So your purpose is not in some video. The answer is not in some video. We inspire each other, yes, but your answer is not in just any video just like that. If you really want to know, it's what you do every day. And a lot of people also want to live above their means. When you're in the grind and you're in the hustle and you're figuring out what is for you, you need to live below your means. I don't care who you are. Stop letting these people fool you. Black women too, stop letting these people fool you that you need to always be wearing weaves, wigs, lace fronts, and all of that. You don't need that, babe. You beautiful. All hair types are beautiful. Figure out how to master yourself before master. It's just like working out. There's no point of you going and trying to weight train and your gut health is poor. If you do that, you will never build muscle. You will never understand that it takes more than just lifting weights to build muscle and be healthy, right? If you cannot absorb iron and vitamin C and magnesium and all that good stuff and protein and the amino acids, the muscles will not grow. They work in pair. They work in unison, right? So you always analyzing people outside of yourself will never get you to where you want to go. You need to master everything about you. You need to master, how am I going to treat my hair? How am I going to treat my skin? How am I going to treat my butt? How am I going to treat my belly? Whatever is on you in your world, master that shit. Master it. I'm telling you, if you take my advice on literally master your fingernails, get to know your body in and out, know you, feel your body, listen to your body. You know how many women are out of tune and fearful giving birth because they're not listening to the great voice that they've been given and being the vessel for this beautiful human. And everyone gives birth and labor is different. Everyone. But being in tune with who you are and understanding how powerful you are is a big, big, big plus to having a great birthing experience. I guarantee you. I know, I've done it. Right? And I promise myself for this channel, I will not speak on something that I haven't done or I have no experience in. Because then I'll feel like a fraud. I feel like a hypocrite. Everything I talk on this channel, I've experienced in some way. And if I haven't experienced it one-on-one or full-on-one, I'll tell you, right? Transparency. That's another principle of me. Y'all need to have principles. You lack principles. Let me stop saying you. It feels like I'm talking at you. I lacked principles before all of this. I never knew what was important to me. I never knew or understood how important it was to lay out my principles and lay out what really matters to me. I used to allow so many things to go by, and it's crazy because time, you can't get back time. Time will always be there. Always. Wait, what am I saying? No, not time. Sorry. Time, you can't get back time. So you have to show up today. That's what I'm saying. Self-discipline is the most crucial thing, and self-awareness is the most crucial thing for you to be successful. And I realized that self-mastery is the biggest thing for anyone to be successful. Yes, you can get like a willy-nilly one-hit success, yes, but how long will it last? How long will it last? It won't last long. I'm telling you. And as a community, as we build, as we grow together, I want to know successful women. That's the goal of this channel, honestly. I just want a community. I want to know all of y'all successful women. I want to know your stories. I want to know all the shit. I want to know all of it. Because I realize in life, we get so comfortable. Hold on. Child, you can't keep it down. I want to know. Hold on. I'm filming. You want juice? 1 second. The juice is on the... Wait, we're back. Right? So if you can't master who you are as an individual, you won't master your life. And I'm telling you this from experience. I used to let people walk all over me, give them my time, waste my time, and what I needed to get done never got done. And another thing too, you need to plan your days. You need to master the days. Every day, make sure you at least have 2 to 3 tasks that you need to get done. You need to figure out, okay, what am I going to do for this week, next week, and the week after that? I don't know how many times I have to tell people, you don't have to bulk and worry about the big picture. As long as you can take it a day at a time and just figure out, how can I get this done? I guarantee there is nothing that will get in your way. Nothing. You know what you've got to do. Me, I know I need to put out content every week. And in order to do that, I need to sit my ass down and get it done. I can't make excuses anymore unless I'm literally physically unable to keep myself up and be like this and show up as my best. I'm saying, and I do not believe in that sick mentality culture, right? If I was literally ill right now or physically just drained, I will not film, because health is also a very important part of understanding your whole life. You need to have moments where, okay, take time out and really understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it took me so long to even start this podcast. I've been wanting to start this podcast and start this filming journey. I was consistent for a while, and then I realized I got pregnant, and I'm not one of those jump skip preppy pregnant people. In the beginning, I was nauseous and all of that, and I felt defeated. I felt like I literally just found my momentum again. I literally found my purpose to do what I need to do. I was filming consistently. I was getting my groove and stuff like that. And then, so it's like, I know how it feels to feel disheartened. I know how it feels to feel like, damn, I'm tired. You know, like that feeling of just, oh my days, I'm putting out so much and I just want to win today. I just want to win today. I am winning today. That's how you change it. The wording. You have to act like as if you have it right now. Drink that one first. Drink it and I'll give you more. Drink that first, mama. Drink that. Watch that. You finish? Drink that and then you'll get some more. Drink it. It's so funny because like when I look back now and look at all the excuses I made, I'm just like, I know I can do better. I know I can step up for myself. I know that life is full of ups and downs, and I gotta love them. I've gotta love them. I have to love my ups and downs. There's nothing, I'm so sorry if you saw that. um, Life is full of ups and downs, and I'm here for it. I'm ready. Bring it. That's how deep it is. And I also realize that people around you are very important. The things you hear is very important. Everything serves a purpose at any time, at every time. There's a time and place for everything. And I always want positive people. I always want positive people around me. And I watch how, and I don't let a lot of people in my space because not a lot of people have mastered the self. Not a lot of people have mastered emotion. Not a lot of people have understood that just because you're going through a bad day, in simple layman's term, it doesn't mean that you need to ruin someone else's, basically. And that's the mentality I'm on, right? And that's another principle of mine. Self-talk, words, right? I don't like to conversate with people who, let me just say, I like to talk to people who know the power of their words. Yeah? That willy-nilly stuff, that using your word against yourself and not knowing the power of your word, that shit turns me off. I don't care who you are. You need to know the power of your word and how you can bless your life with your word and how you can manifest a great life with your word. And for people, I'll give it. Come, I'll go get it. Thank you. I'll go get it. So I'm gonna. All right. Wait. You wanna finish? All right. So I'm gonna go. My baby wants some juice. But yes, y'all, self mastery. I'm gonna leave y'all with love and light and have an amazing week. Or yeah, have an amazing week coming, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Mwah!